Hi guys, quick video on the small contact wheels. Been making these about 6 months now. I think the first set I made probably 12 months ago for myself. Just to, basically myself, didn't intend to make them, but a few people have asked for them, so we started making them. Made a few revisions. I mean, the first holder I made, I used a router to mill the centre out, all the cutouts. Now using obviously the milling machine with a dedicated 26mm bit to hold the bearings. Made a few changes to the holder since, mainly just from people's feedback. Added a holder that Jason Reeve suggested to guide you basically, which I'll show you in a minute. So you hold the whatever you're grinding square to the wheels, which greatly improves accuracy, real time saver, as is small contact wheels do save you a ton of time. Oh well, I've managed so long without them. If you've not got them, you'll be amazed how much time you spend doing the little radiuses. With this, it's minutes. I still use a hole saw generally for finger tools, then finish off with a contact wheel, but occasionally I've used the contact wheel to plough in and take all the material out. So yeah, I'll bring you down, we'll go through what wheel sizes they are, the setup and pricing, and well, without further ado, I'll bring you down. And there we are. This is the new holder. This is the first one. Designed take 8 wheels, or if you only want 6 wheels or 7 wheels, we can obviously do them various sizes. Standard wheel sizes, we've got 14, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50. That's what comes in a standard set, but as I said, we can make anything up to 100mm to fit this holder. This is a 60 and a 75. This holder will go up to 100mm, the stand there, so that'll swap over, go in there if you want to. Change them over a little bit, but I want to keep it as compact as we can. So we're going to do a, if you wanted a 10 wheels, we could do a holder for 10 wheels, or hold for 6 wheels, 5 wheels, whatever you see fit. We keep box section and a solid alloy bar, so this is fit downland, just with a correct spacing, because we have found them downlands anywhere from a 1/4 to 1/2 inch space required. What we generally ask you to do is get a centre to centre between the centre of your bar and the centre of your platen that's on your grinder now, so then we can work out the spacing required, whether it's a 1/4 or a 1/2 inch or anywhere in between. We can mill basically to suit. This is the holder, comes with a hand nut so you can take the guide on and off, and this is the easiest way to do it with a minimum amount of bolts in it. Use the head of the bolts, M10 Allen keys, to guide the side plate. Obviously that's milled out enough for any size wheel, and that fits on there, and you've got your adjustment fore and aft. So it's a nice system. That, all the bolts are this side, that one's countersunk, so it's bolts against the holder out the way. Yeah, nice countersunk there, just cap edge there, so that will bolt onto there. That's, we were going to put a hand knob in there, but it's just not enough room for it. But just a 6mm Allen key is all required, so you can adjust that. I'll set this up in a minute and show you a bit better. You can adjust it over your belt, so if you're doing a knife with a handle on, you can adjust that across so you get your full width of the belt, you get maximum wear out of it. So yeah, we can supply box section, alley bar, round if you've got a grinder that uses round. I know there's a few out there that does, in various sizes. Price for the basic set with 6 wheels, holder, guide plate, is £150 including delivery. The two extra wheels, it's £175. Stands are £40 on their own, or if you buy it with a grinder, £30. So that set there would be 220 quid. The 8 wheels, the holder. We can do custom wheels, any size up to 100mm, like I said, ranging between £10 and £25 depending on the size. If you wanted one that's convex, concave, we can sort that out. I know some people like doing that for like fullers and that, grinding fullers. If you wanted one, that's not a problem. Bar, box section and bar, it really depends what size it is. I'm trying to think now, between sort of £8 to £25 I think. Maybe a little bit more depending on the size of it, but I'll just put this together, show you how easy it goes together. Set you back up here, sorry about the shaky cam, but yeah, basically bolts on, comes pre-tapped. Some people have had it and mount it to their own bar, which is quite easy. 2 M10s, and the M10 for the guide plate. So it all goes in there. So it's about as far back as we wanted to go. It was a lot deeper than that, so we brought it back about 3mm. Bolt your guide plate on, so it's a bit easier when it's on the grinder. It's nice having the fore aft adjustment rather than having it fixed. Obviously, with different belt thicknesses, obviously a 40 grit belt requires more gap than a 400 grit belt, so it moves back and forth loads, really more than enough adjustment there. And I say with a 6mm Allen key, just slacken it off and she'll move all the way across, so you can get the maximum from your belt, and it'll go enough out the way. I'll just lock that back up again. The wheel will come off. So if you want, we've overlapped the size, so that'll do 75, 60 and 50, then from 50mm down, and that's from 30mm down. We've left that one plain in case you want to do anything with it. You want to set it, I mean, you can just plunge it, rotate it to where you need to be, slacken it off. I've done this on my previous set. If you wanted it right down there so you got more guiding space, you can just plunge it into the belt slowly, so you can have it whatever you want then. So you wanted it right on the edge so you've got more space to bring it down, you can. Or if you want to eventually go for the 100mm wheel, we can cut that to 100mm for you. So a nice little system. Really happy with these, look really clean. Everything's stainless aluminium. Don't waste the time with mild steel in my opinion. So it's got stainless steel axle, stainless steel bolts, Allen key. The axles on these are stainless steel, quality bearings, quality materials, everything really. Tend to like the knife vices and everything else. It's a waste of time making them out of mild steel in my opinion, because time you paint them and it gets chipped, it rusts. This ain't going to rust, it's going to last forever. All the threads are nicely cut. So yeah, really nice setup. I use the hell out of mine. So this is a fresh set, ready to go. Got them in stock, as we have knife vices, scribes, router tables. I say from my previous video, they're on the go. Got them all laser cut parts, so week or so we'll be have them ready to ship. We've had most of the holes cut on the laser, but we're going to finish them off depending on what router you've got. Design around trim routers because they're more than powerful enough for what we're doing. So if you've got a Bosch, DeWalt, or what I've got, Makita, we can accommodate that. Just a couple of days just to finish them off, drill the holes, the mounting holes, and bolt it all together. It's going to come spot welded together rather than bolted the way they are at the minute, but just saves a bit of time, a bit more efficient, and there's less. You do get some of the chips in the Allen keys, so not having them on the table will make it a lot better. But yeah, in stock, ready to go. Yeah, just let us know if you want them. We'll get them straight out to you. Alright guys, have a good one.